Welcome back, ladies and gents. We're right here at Ox Hall where we left off. I was just looking at this, and Astrakhan is still costing me a lot of money. I'm not sure what they have. If we look at parties, and we look at Astrakhan, we can look at infantry, and it says they have 37 Battanian veteran skirmishers and 87 Battanian skirmishers. And as it stands right now, if you recall, I took a lot of archers out of the last town that I took them from. May have even been Astrakhan, I don't know. But now I've got 202 archers, which are entirely too many. I'm going to go up here and see if I can get some infantry out. And I've still got Idris down here. He's only got 36, so I can't call him in my party yet. He's still too small, less than 40% of his size. But I'm going to try. I'm holding on to these archers because I'm going to give him about 50 of them. So we're going to grab what we can from Astrakhan since it's still costing me a lot of money. And once I get 5 parties up and running, that's going to cost potentially 4,000 dinar for each party a day. And 4 times 5 is 20. So that's 20,000 dinar a day, potentially, if they get high-tier troops. So you can see why I'm wanting to handle the money right now. Remember, we were well over 3 million, something like 3.3, 3.4 million at one time. And we're already down. We got down as low as, I think, 1.3. Let's look at the garrison. We will take all of these, and I can still have 22 troops. 5, 10. You know what? Before I grab all of those, let me take a look here. All right, you've only got 10 of these horses and 2 scouts. So you've only got 12. I think I gave someone
It's been a while.
A bunch of my horses, but I'm checking. You can see I've only got 25. I know 50 was what I was always shooting for. No, you don't have any. I guess. Mitch, you don't have any horses. Okay, fair enough. So I will take 40, 45, 50. I do want 50 horses. I don't want 202 archers, but that's what I've got for now, so we'll just keep it. I'm going to take 2 of you guys. And hopefully that will lower what I'm paying for Astrakhan. I'm going to head towards Omor, even though I want to go south and grab... excuse me. I want to go south and grab Idris. He's just sitting at that one town trying to recruit, and as a consequence, he's just not getting a whole lot. 50% would be roughly 51 troops. So he's getting there. He's getting there. He only needs to be at 40%. I think if he gets 5 more troops, I'll be able to call him to my party. And right now, I am very... Look at that, 202 archers. I'm very archer heavy. You know what I should have did? Hold on. I should have put those recruits in there and taken out. All right, Astrakhan's now making me money. That's all right. I'm going to put these recruits in there that I'm carrying and take out the higher tier infantry troops. I should have did that right from the get-go. Go ahead and promote you up to a champion. All right, let's do this again. So, and Samantha just grabbed one, even though... Okay, so she gained a a point in stewardship. Back up. We're going to throw the highest tier is skirmisher. So we'll throw you 3 in. And I'll take 1, 2, 3 out. And then we'll throw all 5 of you in and take 5 out. There we go. Again, reducing the amount of money I have to pay an upkeep. All right, let's look at you. You're getting there, Idris. 53. Oh, wait a minute. I was misreading that, wasn't I? Was I? 203. I was thinking 103. All right, so he's got to have 100 troops before I can call him. My mistake. Nothing new there. I just finished eating a spaghetti dinner. It's my first recording of the day, and it's Utrecht Party Leave. Well, it's midnight. It's 0004. 0004. And it's my first recording of the day, so I'm getting back into the swing of things. All right, you are going to be. You look really good here. You can almost get to 150. You got plenty of room to improve in everything except writing. You're using a little bit of tactics. And you can make level 3 steel, which is all I really require of you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and give you scouting. And then I'm going to bump this up to 7. Because we don't want to make sure you got the best medicine you can possibly have. What do we got here? Pete, quartermasters, reached the age of 8. So quartermaster's going to need high intelligence. So we'll go with scholar and steward, because that's what steward skill requires for the quartermaster. He will build infantry as a troop, but his role will be quartermaster. Who was that? Mitch. I'm going to give you some more scouting. Less food consumption. And 15%, negative 50% disorganized state duration. We definitely want that. Are you getting that? Or who is my scout? It is Ayla right now. And let's take a gander to remind myself who's in my party. We'll make you a scout. I'm talking about a scout troop, not the party scout, which you cannot be. Sheila is recently to my party. Let's get her some points on scouting. Yeah, she's got a little bit of room that she can make it. And I will start, after battles, I will start making her the medic, of course, because we got to get her medic skill up. But this is skill points, and it all helps towards character development. Oh, come on. I'm on my way over there. They just took Omar. We should have made it right then and there if we were going to do it. Samantha, more scouting skill. We want party size limit. Rotate. Let's head down towards Rotate. Then. How big is Finnegan's army? 535. Well, we're going to head. And you are 308. You're going to be wiped out. It's my firm belief that you're going to be wiped out. Idris, 70. Yeah, you got 40 more troops to get before I can call you. We're going so slow. You know what? Hang on. We're here. Let's grab some horses from these 2 towns. It's going to do nothing. Okay, there's the piece with the sturgeons. It's going to do nothing but help us in the long run to have more horses. All right, you did get Mekalavi. I thought you were about to be wiped out. Again, I don't care. I'm 100 with everybody. Mekalavia is a empire town. You are an empire troop, so it's okay that you get it. Let me make sure everybody's up to speed. 2. All right, you can have 2 more troops. And we will make them, well, ideally horse, but since there's no horse here, I'll take a shot and take these 2. Samantha, please turn them into horse. You know what? 1, 2. There you go. Now you're going to turn them. Those are going to be horse troops no matter what. All right, let's see what we got. We got Battanian hobbies and butter and cheese. We got 0.34 footmen on horses. How many horses do I have as far as hobbies are concerned? I have 402. And we've got 960 people in our party. I'm not altogether certain that the amount of horses I have affects the party overall. I don't know if, for example, Utrecht's troops will ride my horses. But right here, I've got 034 footmen on horses. And I know that I've got, right now, more horses than I have troops. I've got 400 hobbies, but only 373 troops. So if there's any increase at all in speed, that would mean they are riding my horses. So right now, it is 0.34. We'll take 9 more and leave. 0.35. So they are riding my horses. So when you're part of an army, the parties share horses is what it looks like. All right, let's head back towards rotate. By the way, who does it look like is about to declare war on us, or we're about to declare war on? 000000. Nobody. Nobody wants to declare war on anyone else here. Sheila, get some more scouting. We'll give you that day traveler. You're never going to be the scout. That's just to get you some skill points. I haven't put any focus points in the scouting. Now 27. These guys, by keeping them full, you just... All right, we're still good. Well, you took care of whatever was at Rote. I wish you would leave. 95. Idris, now we can call you, thank goodness. All right, Idris, we've had enough time here to find out what... Okay, so Ostacon is now making me 1,400 a day as opposed to costing me 1,400 a day. Now, Galen, we need to go take a look at Galen. So we're going to head towards there, and Idris will meet up with us along the way, and then I'll get some troops out of Galen to give to him. In addition to the troops that I'm going to give him. You know what? You're only 1.0. Let's go ahead and take you out.
Harmless travelers.
Your infantry, Sheila. Samantha's a party leader, so she's on a horse. And Mitch is a party leader, so he's on a horse. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to let the horses go do their thing. And I'll go watch. I want horse to take all 84 of them out. So that's 74 of my horse versus 84 bandits. Looters. The basic level bandit. Who do you think will win that? I think our guys will win it, but I think we'll have losses. Look, I want to pick that. That looks like, if I was in Red Dead, I'd say that was a wild carrot. I can't help it. I see it. I want to pick it. Look at him. Poor Blue. He likes those carrots. Yeah, let's see what happens. See how slow they run? That always annoys the hell out of me. You're charging on a horse, and you just kind of saunter in. Go, Ayla. Isaflade. Cole, I'm turning down because you can see better. I can see it better against the dark ground than I can against the Isaflade again. Better against the dark ground than I can against the sky. All right, Ayla. So far it's just been the Ayla Isaflade show. Look at that. She's in there again. Where are my kids? There's Samantha. I guess she heard me talking about her. Look how slow the horses run. It's ridiculous. Isafled, absolutely. Isafled is so far king of the show. And Ayla, I don't know what it is about them two. Oh, you know what? They've been with me a long time, and they probably have higher skill. I've had them for a long time. My kids just came of age a couple of years ago. There's Mitch. So Mitch is one for him, one for Samantha. No idea where Utrecht is at. I think they're running.
Horse engage!
Isaflet again. That's at least 4. She was a good addition to us, I do believe. I'm glad he married her. There's Utrecht. He didn't want to be left out altogether. Ayla again. Again, it's Ayla and there it is. I would say Ayla got 4 and Isaflet got... No, Ayla got 3 and Isaflet got 4, I think. Ayla got 4 and Isaflet got 5. All right, I was off by 1 each. And of course, my kids got squat. Well, I don't know that. Yep. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We got a little bit more morale. Got 2 upgrades. We'll take those looters. They're 5 gold apiece. We'll stop in here. No, scratch that. We're going to Galen, so we'll stop at Sargo. And it didn't work. I saw someone in the forum. By the way, the Bannerlord forums on Steam right now are just a mess. Every time I logged in 2 days ago, I guess it was right after the war sales came out, the Corinios left the Battanians. What in the heck? You went to Western Empire. I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that got you into us, and you took with you Diathema, Rote, they just got Rote back. Jarmaris, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He took 6 fiefs with him. He just screwed us big time. Right in the center of the map. And that castle they just got, Mekalovia Castle. They just got that. And poor old Finnegan just wiped out the siege of Rote, and just like that, with just a snap of your fingers, we've lost it. No battle needed. You know what that means. New order. So on Autumn 9th, he was given the castle. 5 days later, 4 days later, he defects. Okay, all right. Fair. That's fine. That's fine, buddy. I will mark you. I will remember you. I will never forget you. You remember? You see this guy right here? See, it says never seen before. You know what happened to him? He defected from us. Guess what? I'll catch you on the battlefield. Don't worry. Just out of curiosity. 100 relation with him. I've got 100 relation. If we catch him, I'll give him a chance to come back. If he doesn't come back, I'm just going to chop his head off. There can be none of that. None of that. He's lucky I'm not the king. I would instantly marshal everything I could just to take his fiefs from him and make him poor. I could still do that, but I've got other things on my agenda at the moment. One thing on my agenda, let's sell these, which was dumb of me now that I think about it. And let's give you these archers I was talking about. I'll give you all 23 of those. I only want to be 150 archers. So you can have all of those. I'll stop at 150. And that'll help you get up to where you need to be. Now let's continue on to Galen, and we'll grab what's in Galen. Sheila, the medic, got a skill point in scouting, but it's Samantha that got the focus point. We're going to give you prisoners, provide capacity, because that's really all that matters out of the 4 options there. For her role as one of my party leaders. By the way, I've recorded this recording right here. Today is November 29th. But this video won't go live until December 29th, I think. 28th or 29th. So I'm a month ahead. And I think the last video I put up, or two videos ago, I said, well, for the people that I was recording on Thanksgiving Day, and I forgot that it was going to go out basically a month later. So by the time you see it, it'll probably be a month after Thanksgiving Day. But anyway, I do tell you, happy Thanksgiving. Let's take these 9 oaths sworn, these 6, these 2, and 25 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nope, we might as well just take... There. That tops me off. And then I can look at you and give you... First of all, let me give you those guys because I don't want them. And I only want 50 horses, and I've got plenty here. You've only got 3 potential. So we're going to just give you all of these just to top you off. There we go. And in the meantime, I can look at this. All right, you're topped off. Now let's see who has... You have no horses. You have... Mitch.
He's...
Let's see what we can do about that. I don't want you to have that looter. I don't want to have that hired pikeman. So we'll top you off with this. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so you have potentially, out of this 71 troops, right now they're infantry, but he should make some of them horses. So we'll let that fly. And he can just keep those 3 Valandian recruits. And then I'm going to dump these guys. What are they? A looter. You know what? We'll give the looter here because he will not upgrade. And he's never going to cost more than 2 gold a day. So we'll go there. And then I'm going to dump you, which means I'll have 50. We'll take all 15 of you. And all 14 of you. We got a lot of archers here, which is fine. That's what I like. I think that'll be good for now. We'll dump this clown. Get these 4 upgrades. Oh, wait. We're just going to check while we're here. No horses that I'm interested in. All right. Now, who was also costing us money? Jacqueline. All right. We'll stop at Jacqueline. We're getting... No, I don't want to take any... Jacqueline is too close to Charis and Thractre, and the enemy's still active here. So I want Sargo and Jacqueline at least to stay as full as I can get them. So let's take another gander. You know what? Let's go to Previn. It's not too far away. We'll run up to Previn, see what I can grab from it. The food situation, I need beer. And I need olives, so we're going to grab some olives right here. 179, 205, 204, 207. It's not a lot, but we'll grab some more before we leave Valandia, since that's where most of the olives are. In the southern territories here. All right, new baby. Is it a boy or a girl? Utric and Akela? Alkyla? Look at him. He's got a smile on his face. You hear the baby crying? Oh, now he's concerned. Now, they're calling him in to see his new child. I swear that looks like Corinne. Oh, they just closed the door. You heard the door close in the background. They're saying, the baby's born. You can hear the crowd cheering because they've got a new member of the royal family. All right. And his name is not Charles. Okay. Actually, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. Let me take a gander. Melody, it's a guy, grandson. All All right, again, this is, I think, the third character I've got named Melodier. So, okay, we've got... I still don't know what I'm going to make Zanny, Marcus... right now, they're just going to be infantry. Because we've got an heir. Manny's a potential heir. And it'll be 18 years before he can come of age. And I'm already 46, so that's good. I think... How old are you? You're 23, so 18, you won't be too old. You'll be in your 40s. And you're the oldest. So let's make Sheila infantry. Rogan's the infantry leader. Zanny, or Zany, depending on who you're talking to, if she's Filipino or not. Zanny is going to be infantry. Marcus is going to be infantry. And I'm going to make Melodier infantry. So that's going to be all standing in the infantry lines. Except I'm going to change his name. Let me look at this. From Melodier to Matt. With 2 T's. Oops. Matt. I don't mean that to be capital. Matt infantry. Why can't I? Okay. There we go. Now, Fur Creed, I'll make you infantry. Wait a minute. I don't have a backup archer, do I? Oh, I do. Archie Archer. Okay. Okay, so Fur Creed can go be infantry. Although I'm changing the name. Because Fur Creed sounds like a default name. You can be Tommy. Tommy infantry. There you go. All right, that should let me know every time they pop up. Now I know how to train them. All right, Prevend. Go to the keep, go to the garrison. You're absolutely smack dab full of troops. All I want is infantry from you, which means I'm going to take you guys and you guys and you guys and you guys and you. And quite a few of you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I can make that work. Let's see. I gave you a bunch. Now let's look at you.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. That accent is kind of vile, to be honest with you. All right, you've got 55 Valandian recruits. First, let's give you all the ones that I won't have locked down, which is... these fellas, the Oathsworn, that type of thing. And then I can give you 5 more potential horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll leave me at 50 with some spare here. And then I want to take that guy from you. And I'll take these 2 volunteers from you. And these recruits, just to get you down to 205. And then I'm going to give you more of these. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to take all 35 of these Valandian recruits. Because again, I've got 57 potential horses here already. And I really only need 50 with just a couple of spares. All right. And I think we're good. I would like to get rid of these, but I don't have any more. Well, let's look. You know, that's fine, because if they stay with you, they'll wind up being the Valandian crossbowmen with the big shields. I'd like to get rid of you 2. In fact, I'm going to get rid of you 2. No dummies. No dummies. Okay. Now let's drop. Wait a minute. Before we do that, because she will recruit when we go in. So just for now, I'm going to give her those 2 back so that she doesn't recruit when I jump back into the town. What did I click on? There, get rid of them. So we're getting rid of 55 troops there, and we got an upgrade here to a horse. Jump back in here. Go to the keep. Go to the garrison. High-tier troops. I think I'm going to have to take some more of these guys out. No, look, I got 100 scouts here. Okay, let me just 23. 1, 2, 3, Okay, now jump back out. Oh, I probably should have taken one more because I'm going to get rid of her 2 Valandians. That's fine. I can figure it out. 1, 2. And you can keep the Light Cav. You can keep the Raider. I think that's good. I think you're good with what you have there. So now I will dump that. Get this upgrade going. I've got 74 horse now. So let's look at this again. 18, and you've only got 18. Let's take a gander at that, because I haven't worked you yet. Yeah, you do have... All right, we're going to take... We're going to give you these guys. Just to get me down to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll take the Vlandian recruits, the Imperial recruits, the sister. All right, I think we're going to have to take some of these guys from you because they turn into horses, and you've got a good amount of horses. Horse troops. And horse troops. So we need 6 more, which are probably going to be these Sturgeon Woodsmen, because they turn into Sturgeon Archers, and they're not that good. Like this guy here, we'll get rid of you. I mean, you can't beat the Valandian crossbowmen and the Battanian archers. You can't beat them. All right, so we need 3 more troops. Or two more troops. And I think I'm going to go with the... No, we'll keep the brigand, because I can square you out a little bit. Yeah, we'll take the infantrymen. There we go. Let me dump these clowns. Boom. All right. Now I need more troops. We'll take another gander. It's all about the infantry now. Prevent wasn't that far off of making us money. Let me see how many infantry they have. None. Okay. Let's take a gander at Ox Hall. I'll just top myself off with infantry. And then we'll go on a combat spree. Caladog got to be ticked off, so he's taking rotate back right off the bat. One of the very few smart things he's ever done in his entire life. All right, Vamina died. She's Imperial, just based on the name. Vamina? No, whoa, I clicked on the wrong one. Valmina. Now what? Back up. Did I spelled that right? V-A-L-M. Wow, I guess I didn't spell that right. And of course I can't see that now. V-A, oh, there's no L, there's no L. Vamina. Vamina. Okay, she died. She was Empire. I can tell by, I'm telling you, I can tell by their names. All right, let's see what we got here. No sense in even looking. There are no infantry here. My goodness. Have I already taken all the infantry out? I got to go to Revolt and then Ostrakhan. These back, far behind the line towns are the ones that I've got to take the most troops from. And again, it may be tedious to the 3 or 4 people that watch this, but it's part of playing the game. You got to do it. Idris party leader. Let's give you... Well, we're going to give you forced labor. Prisoners carry. So after a battle, you have more carry capacity because it includes the prisoners, which means that you have less speed penalty if you happen to get a lot of loot after that battle. So you will travel faster. And that's the whole goal. Even if you're not being chased, you can travel faster to get into the town and then sell your prisoners with fewer prisoners escaping. All right, Idris, I want to give you, you've still got a lot of room to grow. You can get, you're already as far as I need you to be in steel. So I'm going to give you, this scouting. Because again, the further on the map you can see an enemy, the sooner you can GTFO. I don't know if that's still a thing, but you know, you'll figure it out. Let's look at this arena, or the arena, at the garrison. I can see some, so we'll take 40, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Really 26. We'll take all of you. We'll put you 2 in there. And you 1. And these are veteran skirmishers. So you know what? We'll take all the veteran skirmishers. And then put you guys back. There we go. And skirmisher is matched, so there is no horses in here I want to take. I really don't like the fact that these are mounted skirmishers because I don't use them, but that's what the AI turned them into. I would like to be able, when I own this town, I would like to be able to click on this troop tier and say I only want Battanian horsemen. And as the town upgrades these guys, I'd like them to upgrade them into Battanian horsemen and not something else. Because, you know, they're starting from way down here. They go this route, and I don't want them to go that route. Or they take my top-of-the-line skirmishers, and instead of turning them into wildlings, they turn them into these mounted skirmishers, which I don't want. I want every troop to go the way I want it to, but unfortunately, that's not something you can do in Bannerlord. And to be honest with you, I doubt the developers have even thought of that idea. Anyway, what I was talking about is there's so many threads in the Bannerlord Steam forums that I said I'm not. It was something like 300. I said I'm not reading them all. I just marked everything as red because all of them was all about the I'd say 98% of them were about bugs in the DLC. So heck no, I'm not buying that thing. Probably for at least a year, if not longer. Because I bought this game in early access, and I've seen how long it took them. There's still bugs to this day that are still bugs in the game from when it was in early access. So no way in hell am I going to buy the DLC possibly in the first year that it's out. Just not going to happen. I'm not one of those, you know, I'm a logical thinking individual in most things. And I can read the record. I can read the track record. Well, you didn't get Rote. You got wiped out. We're still heading down there. I wonder what kind of army can wipe out a 1,200-man Calradia army. That's got me a little concerned. Because I'm pretty sure his army was bigger than mine. So you're going to Flintog and get it back, I guess. So slow. Well, I don't care. They can join the Sturgeons. Well, I guess we'll try and stop this. This might be the same army that just wiped out Calradia. We got Flintog back. And again, I don't care who it goes to because I'm at... Ooh. I was going to say I'm at 100 with everybody, but I'm up 90 or above. That's always my goal, so I'm just going to let it go there. Tell you what, I think after I'm done recording this game, despite it being, I still got an hour and 20 minutes, and it's 12:37 in the morning. You know, just after midnight, I'm going to record a Red Dead video right after this. All right, what do we got? 1,000. Yep, I'm just going to jump these clowns. Let's do our 7 upgrades. By the way, if you know how to pronounce Punjab, is it Punjab or Punjab? I'm talking about the Pakistani, I don't know if it's a province or a town. Punjab? I've said Punjab, but I could be wrong there. I could just look it up. That's not anything to do with the game. Because again, I'm seeing it translated into English. I don't actually hear them say the word. So I'm not sure how they're saying it. And Idris, you're going on a horse. And looking at the battlefield here, I don't know what they're going to do. I can guess. I would guess that they'll walk here and then come over into this area, but that's just my guess. So I'm just going to let things lie as they are, and I'm going to come over here and here. I don't have any horse archers that... Nope. And that's a good thing. All right, let's see if I'm correct in what I'm thinking.
Move, archers! Move, riders! And moving!
Yep, they're going right up there, just like I thought. All right, I don't need to be on the horse. We're close enough to the battlefield I can see everything. One lone man stands them down. Hey, clowns. All right, I want you to look in that direction and get down there in that little depression. Come on. Quickly. Hold fire, hold fire. Your priority now is moving. All right, archers, come here. Infantry, get over there. Get way over there. All right, go ahead and wall up. Turn, doggone it, turn. They don't want to turn. I'm going to have to just manually do it. Infantry, archers, you come here and do this. Hurry, hurry, hurry. All right, introduce yourself. Let them know you're there. Horse, get way over there. Keep going, keep going. I still don't like this. They're too... Okay, do that. In my opinion, that's better. Oh, no, that was archers, wasn't it? Oh, my goodness gracious. Archers, you're doing good. Do what you're doing. Oh, I screwed that all up. Well, I'll pay the price for that. I thought that was infantry I was stretching out there. All right, go ahead and stretch out infantry and toss your jabs. Oh, my goodness. Oop, I don't want that. Well, I hit the horse. Something to be said for that, I suppose. All right, infantry, go ahead and run. Cav, get involved. They got 105 horse over there. I would have never hit him if he hadn't stopped running. I wasn't aiming for him, but I'll take it. All right, infantry, fall back. I want you to stay there, just in a group. Let me see if I can help this guy. You don't need it, do you? There you go. Go get back in line, buddy. Come on, I'll cover you. Get back in line. He don't have a shield. Take him out. All right, let's looking around. Okay, charge. Now's the time to charge because they're coming in from our left. Ooh, I got that up just in time. Up your nose with a rubber hose. That's it. I'm out. What are you doing way back here, clown? Everybody charge. Somebody shooting at me from behind? No, I think it was my guy shooting at him. All right, I see. I need to grab... Ooh, never enough javelins. Look at behind us there. 300 spawned in behind us. Give me that. Give me that. I hear a horse. I think it's that guy running away. Oh, I'll take you. Whoa, I'm glad I can hear those horses. My goodness. Come back, buddy. Now that I've got some jabs. Come on, do it again. Try it again. I double dog dare you. No, that's mine. That's mine. Ah, I think he got it. quite a few out here. But, you know, by the time I get them, I'll never get back in battle. That's okay. I'm weird like that. I just got to have maximum. What are you guys running after? Oh, I see a horse out yonder. He just ran into a tree. Oh, he's... I know that I don't normally... Oh, they got him right there. Is that it? That was the last one. All right, so I lost 10, 6, 7 infantry and 3 horse. I only got 17 with 2 in tactics. I can live with that. Savato, you can go. Catagun. You're lucky. You're lucky. Where's your leader at? To be fair, I've already killed Ardwire. This was Ardwire's group. So, as I said, if I can talk to Carfid, I will give him the option to join us, even though our relation is really low. So he was just following orders. I'm going to let him go. Elachis. Timian Comnos, you are definitely a prisoner. 104. Did I mention we had a lot of low-tier troops in our party there? Let's look at this. I've got 10, and I need a couple of horses. I don't have any. Well, you know what? I'll take you, and that gives me 3. So that'll give me 2 extra horses. And then I'll take you. 1, 2. Oops. Oh, did that work right? I don't think that worked the way I wanted it to. Let me do this again. I think I mistakenly sent some over here. And that is absolutely not what I want to do. I want to take that horse and you guys. That's what happened. I clicked on that and it fell down, and I clicked here and it sent my volunteers over there. 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. Okay. Then you guys move up here. Oh, that's not where. Okay. And I don't want anything. That's good. I'd like to just jump into Verone, get rid of our prisoners, maybe stop at Legata. If we own Legata, I don't know if we own Legata. Wasn't paying attention. And then as we head straight to Verone to try and break that siege. I just don't know if we can get there in time because they've been there for a little while. Again, mounted warrior because he's never going to carry a bow into combat on a horse. Non-bandit recruitment prisoner. That means if they're not a bandit, which means everybody else. Non-bandit. So we want trainer here. And Sheila, oh my great goodness, Sheila, you're gonna start 4, 5, 6, 7. I want you to have 8 right off the bat. Your primary focus is going to be surgeon, and you're going to be a combat troop. So we'll go to 5 on these skills, and then see what it looks like again in a moment. We're going to max out this and this in athletics. And we're going to want you to have 3 in this for now. And I'm going to have you have 1 more here, just so we can get another steel maker for the future. And then we'll go ahead and make this 6 and 6. And we'll go ahead and make this 9. Because, again, your sole purpose in life is to keep us all healthy. You don't need any of this. This athletics will make 6. And then, you know, this is the same thing. This is the same setup I'm going to set for the guy that's going to be my infantry leader, because these are great skills to lead infantry troops, the captain of that formation. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make this 7, because your number 1 priority is hand-to-hand combat, which you will do with one-handed, and when you use these javelins as a polearm. Now, we've got a bunch of focus points free, so we'll go ahead and top you off there. You don't need engineering. You don't need steward. I will give you 1 charm on the off chance that whoever's leading dies and you wind up somehow, sometime in the future, becoming the clan leader, I will want you to be able to get pregnant. And I'm going to go ahead and top this off because why not? We can have another. If Richard dies, you'll be the backup craftsman. And we've still got 7 more. All right, so now we're going to think about tournaments. Occasionally, you will ride a horse in a tournament, and occasionally you will use a bow in a tournament. Occasionally, you will use a two-handed weapon in a tournament. And occasionally, you will use a crossbow in a tournament. There we go. Now we got you set up. We're going to make you the, right now, the surgeon. Where are you at? You got very low skill, so you're going to be way down here, I think. Oh, that's right. I got to remember, you are bald. Speaking of which, you're just joined us. Did I have a chance to make you... Yeah, you've got crap armor. And weapons. All right, I'll have to go and fix that. Actually, while we're here, is there anything... Yep, these are better for you. Was that... No, it's heavier. I realize this is just loot garbage, but anything that would be better for her, she can have before I go and sell it all. And let's look at this. You don't need a horse, especially a royal horse, to ride around into town. That's just showing off. Oh, you came with 6'4", though. Either you came with that or I gave you that. Either way, that's the best I've ever seen. Well, I've seen one more that's better, but it is so rare. I've seen it in probably one time in 5,000 hours of gaming. It's some kind of a leopard tunic. And it's like 20 and 12, something like that. It's just outstanding. All right, I think that's going to be the best for you that I have available. All right, let's run. Let's jump in here, see if they give it some... I think they'll give it some recruits. Yeah, they gave some troops there. Unfortunately, after all that time and effort of me getting these parties right, they just give them away. Let's give Samantha her upgrade. We want her to have no morale loss. That's the only one that really matters. I just don't want them to lose morale. Okay, let's hit... her to Gia, and then we'll go into Legata and sell this and try to make it over to Verona. I doubt we'll make it. I hate this camera locking in like that. Oh, I started to say earlier, another thing I hate about the camera is whenever you... I've mentioned this before, though. I'm going to get those... Just a moment here. I'm going to buy those olives. Is when you click on something, it automatically goes back to your character. Like if I want to click here, it automatically goes back. And I hate that. And I saw a post in the forums where someone complaining about that also. And I agree with them. That should be toggleable somewhere. I don't want it to go back to here every friggin' time. Just let me turn it off. And then if I need to go back to my character, click right here. And it resets me back to where my character is. Because sometimes I want to click over here and stay there watching, you know. Let's see if there's anybody I can recruit. No, not that's non-Battanian. So we'll ransom you guys, get our 12.2, throw you in the dungeon if there's room. There is. And then we will do a little recruity-cruity. Give you the one character you need. Give you the rest, well, whatever you take. All right. Let's see if we can... 57,000. Got 2 of them now. That's very good. What does that weigh, by the way? Oh, it's lighter. You know what? Give me that, because my horse will run faster. Yeah, it weighs 23.5, and the one I had on weighs 24. I don't care about the amount of armor, because I'm not using it in combat, but the fact that it's lighter means my horse will giddy up faster. All right. And there are no Battanian hobbies here. So let's press on. And I already know all this is garbage. If nothing would fit on Sheila, then she's got the worst equipment out of everybody, so I'm not worried about anyone else. Also, we're just going to sell it all. And then we will take a gander right here. Where is Sheila at? Right there. You will be at 100%. So let's use you to get some wood. You only do it about 10 times, but that's okay. Every little bit helps. There we go. Got you up to 16. Who else? Melissa, might as well work. Oh. Melissa, you can make charcoal. We're just going to make everything charcoal. And then we'll go back to... I don't think we have anybody. Corinne's... That's just going to be me. I'm only going to do it, what, about 3 or 4 times? A little bit more. Okay, there we go. And here's the thing. I wasn't thinking ahead with this Sheila medic thing. We want you to have this. And we're still pretty wounded, and I anticipate getting in a battle real quick again, so I'm going to go back to meat, because Verone Castle's right there. Let's see if we can make it. Still have 30 wounded. They have not initiated combat yet. I'm going to stop at Verone. Recruit all of these guys. Give you 5 of them. Give you the rest. And take the... Do I need grapes? I'll take the grapes, the butter, and the cheese. What is our wounded looking like? 37 for Isafled. She was on a roll during that. All right, 400. I will wait till morning before I attack them because I don't want to attack at night. Plus, it gives me a little more time to recuperate. I realize they've attacked, but it's okay. They can't take it before I decide it's daylight enough. All right. 57 and 56. It's going to have to do.
On my command!
Let's see what they're doing.
Onward!
Either way, we're going to march right there.
Warriors!
And right here.
Infantry!
And they're coming at us, so I don't need my horse. Come over here, archers. Come over here, infantry. And I want my horse. 31 on each side, so horse go way over there. Come on, guys. Over here and over here. It's like walking in molasses. I move so slow. All right, I want you guys to face there and face there. Come on. Cole the Ragged. Move. Shield wall. Archers, let them know you're there. Come on, archers. Come on over here. Stop firing and move. All right, horse, go ahead and get involved over there. Archers, now you can fire. Boy, I just straight up missed that. Let me go grab it. All right. Thank you. Fire, archers. Oh, I need you to back up a little bit also. There you go. All right, this infantry is too clumped up. Let me back up so I can see what I'm doing. And spread them out. There we go. Spread out and toss them. Make sure you're facing that direction. There you go. That looks so good. How about you, fella? That's the one I was aiming for. Camel was up higher. I wasn't worried about hitting my guys. Oh, that was so close. All right, now turn and face that group. Turn and face that group. Oh, no, no, no. That's my guy. Let me grab that. Turn. And face there. Turn and face there. Come on, they're still coming into us, so keep it up, keep it up. I don't know why you spread out so far apart, guys.
Infantry!
All I did is... All right, just go ahead and charge. Everybody charge.
Let them down!
Leave not a one breathing. I always liked his syntax there. Instead of kill them all, or don't leave anyone breathing, leave not a one breathing. Okay. I lost 0. That is surprising. We did have Call the Ragged go down, and I saw that. I mentioned that. All right, I got 1 in tactics. I got to get those tactics skills way up. I need to look at that, by the way. You are a mercenary. You can go. These 13 upgrades. Take all of you. Now we're going to switch right back to Sheila. Old Baldy. And we're going to jump in here because they can give, yep. I understand it annoys me, but it helps overall. All right, now we're going to run a Marnath, recruiting along the way. And let's get an update on what's costing us a lot of money. Just Galen and Oxhall. Everything else is positive. This, don't count this because this is what we just turned in. We'll wait a couple of days to be able to see what's going on. 47, 81, 39, and 83. All right, so you can only have 2 troops. No, you can have 5, but I'll make them archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just take everybody. It's only 3 other troops. Is that who I was looking at? Yeah. We'll give you these 5, and that'll top you off. Then I'll give you that 1. And 2 of these. There we go. Potential horses for him. And who else needs troops? Utrecht. All right, so everybody still needs troops. You need 5. You need 8. You need 12. We'll go to Athcathel. They shouldn't be any. There's no archers there. Everybody's got plenty of archers. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we still need about 2, maybe 3. Oh, wow. What did you get rid of troops? Or did I miscount big time? All right, 2, 3, and 8. There's only 3 here. We'll take them. We'll give you... Let's see. All right, a skirmisher. Oh, see, that's all right. I'm going to give you these guys then. I'll just give you all of these. Top you off. Give you all of these. All right. I'll take the butter and cheese. And we'll jump in Marunath. Marunath. Marunath? Marunath? Marunath. Maru. Maru sounds Japanese. Maru? Isn't that what they used to call their ships? The Kyoko Maru, things like that. All right, let's see what we got here. Mitch, we want you to have engineering. Let's see. You got plenty of room here. Again, though, I'm going to give you scouting. We'll go ahead and top that off. And you're definitely getting giving hands. Nah, we're going to go with logistician. I doubt mounts are ever going to be greater, but the AI doesn't use the discarded weapons, and you're never going to be a governor, so this is the least obnoxious of the two. And we're going to give you well-built. And I did swap you over, did I not? I did, okay. All right, I'll take these 4 recruits. I don't know if we need them, but we'll see. I need them if nobody else does. Let's take a look. You need 1, you need 5, you need 4. What did you put troops in here? Jeez. It's like I keep topping you guys off and you keep being empty again. All right, let's sell this stuff. Okay. Nothing there. I'm surprised. We didn't have any animals? Oh, look at this. This is all garbage. Well, we'll take a look at Sheila, though. Yep. You can... Oh, you've already got one of those. Yeah. It's all garbage. Can we sell it all? That's the question. Yes, they got plenty of money here. Let's take a look at the smithy. All right, we're going to wait 1 full day. Or, well, half a day. We're going to wait till the rooster crows. Then I'm going to get as much as I can here, which won't be a whole lot. I really should be doing this on Sheila. Sheila. That's what the Aussies call females. Sheila, right? And I've been told in the past, well, when I was in Australia many, many years ago, that they think it's funny the way I say Aussie. It's because I say Aussie, A-U-S-S-I-E, because that's how it's spelled in English. And you guys say Aussie with Z's, or as you say, I think, Z's. That's why it sounds funny when I say it. All right, where are you at? There you are, Sheila. We're going to get you to do some of this. Won't be a whole lot, but whatever it can be, it will be. That's it. You got 27, so I can at least give you a perk. You can make charcoal, and that's always the goal, as a minimum. Can I not click? There we go. And how do we look? 37. All right, I need more troops. Let's go down here. Where are you going, buddy? You're going to rotate. I guess we didn't get it. I remember Calradia was wiped out, but I thought I had seen another party go up there, but apparently not. Before I go any further, yeah, I want to go here because I want to grab some grapes. These 3 villages right here with grapes. Oh, beer, and Maranath. You've got some in there, and we'll put some more metal in there if we got it. I don't think we have any clay. We may have a little bit of clay. I don't remember. No clay. But we'll put some grain in here. Not much. Ooh, well, I say not much. You got 450. That's plenty. We'll put a little metal in there. Some wrought iron. And I say a little. I don't want to put too much because we do need to make... You know what? It just occurred to me. Hold on. Before we do that, I'm going to wait because Sheila needs a proper weapon. She's new to the group. I think she's the only one. Yep. We'll wait. Get her some weapons. She is infantry now. So I want her also to have a good spear and a throwing weapon. Also, while we're waiting, and I keep remembering, where you at, girl? Let's give you 560, 570, 640. There you go. Boom. Is that what you had? I wasn't paying attention. You might have already had that. Anyway, that's what you got now. All right. It's morning. Is it we at 100? Nope. We're gonna actually wait the morning because I want to be able to be at full. stamina when I start. All right, there we go. All right, so Colharn is at 295, 300, and you are at 276. Between the two of you, you're going to be able to take that? About 600 troops? That seems awful low, but we'll see. All right, we're going to wait till Roosters. Great old actor from way back in the 60s or so, Rooster Cogburn. If you don't know him, look him up. He's no longer with us, but always a good actor. All right, let's go to... I guess I'll go ahead and take these guys while I'm here. At least we can perhaps be upgrading them. All right, now I need you to have a new sword. Oh, there's one right there. So we've got a diagram we can use. Masterwork. Well, I only got you to 10. Where you at? Sheila. Now, I want you... Oh, gosh. Shayla. All right, now let's go back to Sheila. Now that we've got these higher tier swords in here, she should get more experience off of them. She got 17 skill points off of that. As I said, you get the higher the tier of the weapon, the more experience points you get. All right, she's now at 54. She's up to 89, just that quick. This masterwork is going to give her... It's 93. And she can do it one more time. So we're just going to have to give her this. All right. Let's give her that. 2 perks, I think she earned. Maybe just 1. Yeah, 2 perks. So we want her to make steel and to make fine steel. If I stay here another day, she might be a Steelmaker 3, which is great. Let's see, by the way, do you have any... We'll buy, you know, we're Hearten 39 is a terrible price, but we'll buy that anyway. One more day. For my kids, I prefer Legendary. I know I had a Masterwork there. When it comes to my actual offspring, I prefer Legendary, and I'll just give a Masterwork to Wanderer. Which is a good thing to check right now where I'm at it. Does anybody here have a Legendary? You're a family member. Yeah, I know we got some Masterworks on family members just because I didn't want to spend so much time. I'm willing to spend a little bit of time right now, though, to get this done because it's also helping Sheila get her experience points up. All right, there we go. Let's try this again. And I'm getting closer and closer to 250. You notice I got 1 experience point off of that. Again, 250 is where I want to be. As a minimum. There's a Masterwork. I might just have to settle for that because I don't want to spend many, many days here because I've still got to do the throwing weapons and the spear. Yeah. All right. That's 2 tries. She's going to get Masterwork. You can have that, girl. Now let's go back into here and have you melt them down. We'll get you 100. Oh, you can do another one. Okay. All right, so we got you 123 just that quick. She almost got 125, another perk. She's going to make an outstanding backup. Well... Really, she's not going to be the backup crafter because I just realized if she's going to be my backup crafter, I should have gone the top row. All right, she can be the backup to Roman, just like the rest of these. The difference is Sheila is always going to be in my party, whereas my other kids are party leaders and they're going to be outside my party, so I cannot use them. Even though they're in my army, I don't have the option to use them in my party. So this is fine. She can just be the backup to Roman. Yeah, we'll leave it there. All right, I got to go another day because I do want to make her a spear and throwing weapons. Large bag of throwing weapons. Nothing going on here. They're just constantly fighting over Rote, and looks like we finally got it. Let's look at here. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, just not interested in combat. They just won a battle there. They fought somebody. Who is this? Zanny or Zany? Zany infantry. So that tells me what I need her to do. Vigor and endurance. All right, simple as that. I don't have to guess. Go to the smithy. I won't have anything here. Yep, I'm going to have to manually... We'll just do javelins first. Because I know I'm just going to... Oh, it sucks, but... I'm going to have to go back and give the... I don't like it, but there you have it. Give this one to get that 141. All right. I just need a large bag. There it is. All right, so now I can go directly to the two-handed polearm. I think, what, about 218, if I remember, is the best I can get here. 218. Ooh, sometimes I remember things I have no right to remember. Again, she's going to be on the ground, so I want her to have this point so she can place it in the ground when she's spear bracing. That's just a little, I guess you could say, RP in my head. Masterwork, right off the bat. I think that's going to be good enough. Legendary. Let's go back and grab one of these while we're at it. Since we're here. Oh, look at that. There's that legendary sword. Can I get any more? Masterwork. One more. All right. Let's go here. Where you at, girl? Let's give you this legendary. First of all, let's see if it's better than mine. Let's give you the one I use. I like mine because it's lighter and has a quicker... The one she has does 4 points more damage, but I like mine because it's shorter, lighter, and swings quicker. Because I'm all about the quickness of the swing. So we'll give that to you. That's mine. Let's go back to Melissa. That's fine what you have. And fine what you have. Just making sure that... You know, I just realized... Legendary... Legendary, masterwork, but it's still better. The only difference is it's lighter and shorter. You know what? I'm looking at the wrong. This is what I need to be looking at. Masterwork, masterwork, masterwork. I'm looking at masterwork versus what they have. Where are you at? All right, that's it. This is fine. Let's go back in the smithy. Joe is gonna melt this master. Ooh, no, he's not. Where are you at, Sheila? With those new skills. Let's make some charcoal. That's enough charcoal because we don't have any more wood. Let's melt this bad boy. Yeah, we'll do it. I didn't give her that polearm, did I? There you go. Legendary polearm. Boom. All right, I think you're set. It's just armor. Marneth is going to... They may have a helmet better. If not, they've got a 53 for 178. Yeah, we'll take that. Later on, I'll be flushing money, I think, and I can buy the 54s if we don't get any that are through loot. But let me go back to Corinne, Melissa, Sheila. Okay, Udris. You've got 42, 15, and 12. Oh. How did you get such good armor? Actually, that... What is... 13 and 12. No, that's not very good. My girl, you get that. And you got 20 and 20. I can buy 25 and 26. You know, you can buy that here in Valandian towns. 25 and 26. So what I need is something better than 25 and 26 that is not on... All right, there's 29 and 29 right there. You take that. All right. Anything better? You can just take that back. Just 29, and then we'll buy you the 25. There you go. And this is 10 and 12. So this is 15 and 20. That's better. Anything better? 19 and 24, you're a family member. 18 and 14 is better than 10 and 12. So 18 and 14 is what we're working with right now. 13 and 12, let's give you this. Man, that does make you look fat. There's the answer to the question. Does this make... See, he doesn't look fat at all here, but look at this. Okay. 22... Wow! 22 and 15. Are you crapping me? She's very important, the medic, so I definitely want her to have good gear. Because I need her around after... she becomes a full-time medic. And then we'll go back to you and give you that. Make sure everybody's got all 4 or all 5 slots, something in them. I didn't misclick here. All right. Now let's sell some stuff. There we go. Give her that large bag of crafted javelins. And I want that to be your first option. There we go. All right, looks good for now. Let's go into the smithy. Let's have Sheila melt that down. And those down. Actually, all of this. And the Night Lance, because there's... And this Masterwork crafted two-handed pole. Before I melt that down... Masterwork, let me look at this. Right there, okay. Sheila, yep, you got better. Next family member. Next family member. And that's it. That's everybody in the family. So we will have her melt that down. Might be the last thing she melts. No, she's going to get one more. Right there. All right, now she's at 133. We're out of wood. What do we look like? Game save. Let's give her that. Now, since I'm using her as a backup for Roman, I want her to be a refiner because she's going to be refining a lot of steel. So that's her job there. The main crafter is the one that does the smelting because that's where you learn the designs from, by smelting. Let's see here. Are we... What's our status? 181, 206, 206, 208. All right, so we're full. Everybody is healed. Before we leave here, and I forget, we're going to engage me, and we'll keep training her after battles. And before I go up there, let's see if there's... I really would like to... I don't have any... I really would like to drop some hides off at Dunlanny's. So let's go do that, because I also want to look for... something up here. What was I looking for? I don't remember. Was it grapes? Did I say I wanted... Yeah, that's what it was. I wanted to get some grapes. Because I like to be at least 300. We'll just grab... If I get 50 here, that'll be fine. I'll just go straight into Dunlanny's. There we go. And now it's... Oh, I never did buy the beer in Marnath. That's what I... I think that's what I really went back to Marnath for and then forgot to do it in my party size limit and my zeal to do that crafting. So we'll stop at Marnath. We got to go south either way, so we'll stop at Marnath. Go to the warehouse here. Let's leave these hides. I don't know if it'll take all the hides. Yeah, excellent. That's a lot of weight off of me. And we don't really have any... I've only got 7 silk, and I don't really have any wood to leave. So we'll just leave the 7 silk and be done with it. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Wood. There's 2 wood villages right here. Because I don't have any wood. Let's grab this. I always like to have at least 100 wood on me. 25. There's 83 on butter and cheese. That gives me 103. That's fine. You know what? I'm right here. Let's might as well do it. And then we're going to go over here and grab some horses because our speed is atrocious. Look at her, 21 for 110. That absolutely is excellent. All right, let's see. Let's jump in here and see if there's any horses here because there's also a tournament. I'm unclear if my own offspring count as nobles against the tournament prize. But since there's 5 of us, let's give it a try. There's actually more than 5 because I've got a couple in my own party. So let's go to the arena. I see they lost that to the Western Empire, I think it was. Tug of Endless Steppe, not interested. Let's see about horses. Nope, not interested. All right, so let's run over to Glentor and then Swinrin. Make peace with the Western Empire. Let's see how many prisoners they... Whoop. All right, it's going to be forced upon us in 40 hours. Yeah, they've got 20 prisoners. That's 20 parties that cannot be moving around the map. Think about that. 20 individual parties that are not moving around the map. That's a lot of parties. He got a recruit. Did he need a recruit? Yeah, he needs 2 more. Okay, they're slowly gaining more stewardship skill. That's why they recruit. I want you to have him. And him. No, scratch that. Him. $85. And I'll give you him. All right. 8 more hobbies. I'm always looking for hobby. Oh, who is this? It's not us. Who are they at war with besides us? Southern Empire. Interesting. That's why they're willing to pay us so much tribute. Southern Empire's kicking their butt. We just don't have the armies for it. The Southern Empire's probably kicking their butts. All right, we'll take these 14 hobbies. The question is, since that's the only faction we're at war with, once we declare peace, who's going to declare war on us? Is it still zeros across the board? For us to declare war on them, not for them to declare war on us. I keep waiting on Volandi to pull the trigger because I really want to get these villages mopped up. And we're going to stop here in Sianon as we head south to see if there's any more horses in there. Now that we're at full strength, we've only got 2-7 on horses. I think last time I checked it was 3-4. So we're going the wrong way. Oh, what are you doing, clowns? My goodness, every time I fill them up, they give them away. It is so annoying. So annoying. All right, they should be all full now. 186, 206, 2... All right. 205. I skipped you. I didn't mean to. And you need 1 more. So we're going to go here. There it is. We're officially not at war with anyone. Did you get one? There you go. I'm going to go to Mag Arba. Well, this reminds me to jump back into Marneth and get that beer. There we go. Originally, I was going to leave Dunlandings to come down here, but we decided to get wood and horses. So now I get the beer. We've only got 27 beer. I'll take it all. Oh, 83. I'll take that one date. And what about really butter and cheese and olives? So we're not at war with anyone. Doesn't look like doesn't look like we are going to declare war on anyone. Oh, wait. Sturgia, 18%. Oh, Valandia, 43. Hang on. Let's come over this way and see if we can get some olives, and maybe we'll be in the midst of Valandia when war is declared. That would be grand. Do I still need olives? Or grain? Grain. Grapes. Grapes. Starts with a G. No, I got 331. We're good. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, though? We got to make a stop in Sargo. Forgot to ransom my prisoners. You guys getting any more? 2. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 1, 2. Hopefully that's, you got way more than you needed. 186, 207, 208. Hopefully, you know what? I'm not going to leave it to chance. I'm going to make sure you get rid of the right troop. Let's get rid of the spearman. There. She barely fits on the screen. That is a big girl. I'm really starting to question if she's my kid or not. I know I'm a big fella, but oh yeah, something else I wanted to look at. Look at Corinne. Now look at Achillea. Am I crazy? Does Utrecht have a syndrome? Is he missing his mother? Look who he married. Now look at his mother. I don't know. You ever hear of Oedipus? Is that Oedipus? I forget now. Sounds good in my mind, and when I try to vocalize it, I forget how to pronounce it. Let's go up here. All right, let's go into the tavern. We'll visit the tavern. Let's find that fella that I can ransom troops to. Or is it you? No, you're just a guard. Yeah, you're a guard. I think he's going to be... Can I talk? Listen, what did... O'er the well road she sped. She was manned by the dead, and the clouds followed black in her wake. Play on, good man, play on. Thou art the Chandler. I don't care about the gangs. Maybe it's you. Nope. I believe he was upstairs. That's what I think I found him last time. The ransom broker. Although, he wouldn't be in this room. Corinne, where's the ransom broker?
My heart is glad to see you.
I don't like your accent either. You're supposed to be Battanian. Never mind. Where is the ransom broker? What does she have to say? I think she offers me food. It's been years since I spoke to a tavern maid. What can I bring you, sir? What would you like to taste? Our local specialty, a flagon of ale with a sooner sausage? I'll have that. I'll be right up then, sir. But you don't actually get food. It's just background flavor. I think at one time, Tellworld's... Oh, there he is. He said I didn't expect him to be sitting here. I think at one time, Tellworld's was going to flesh that out. I don't have prisoners. I got prisoners. Sell them all. 77.98. All right. So basically 7,800 dinars. townsman. Guard, what do you say? Oh, hire mercenaries. I don't need men. Imagine that. Where's the guy? Oh, there he is. Tavern keeper, you got anything to say? Do you know of anyone who might have a task for someone like me? I'm looking for information about the owner of this town. It's Day Prevent. Nope. I'm just seeing what my options are. I'm looking for some people to hire with specific skills. Do you happen to know anyone looking for work in the towns of the Battanians? I would travel much faster if I had a good scout. Now, this here is, you're asking the tavern keeper about wanderers that you can hire. And you can specify, I'm looking for someone who's a good scout. I'm looking for someone who's an engineer. I'm looking for someone who's a medic, so forth and so on. And then you pay him 2 dinars, and he'll tell you if there's anyone nearby. So let's say, for example, I'm going to go ahead and spin this just to illustrate it. I'm planning to sponsor my own caravans. I need someone who could run them. So who would be good as a caravan leader? I ask him. He says, Jolana the Exile over in Revolt. So it was 2 gold is all I spent. And that's how you track down potential, if you want to do it this way, that's how you do it, potential wanderers to hire for specific tasks. Let's see what the arena is since we're here. And look at the leaderboard. It's been a while. Okay, I'm still 60-something in the lead. Oh, is it Siga? She must have died because she's not even on the board anymore. Remember Siga was number 2 on the list? Hang on. Did she die in her pursuit of greatness? Nope, it's not that one. It had to have been this one then. Yep, she died at 66 and 1109. No wonder she's not chasing me anymore. All right, so she died 2 years ago. I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. You will be missed. I like the challenger coming up amongst the ranks there. And I was going to go left for some reason. What was I going over here for? Oh, olives. Okay. And I want to be over here if we declare war. Let's look. It was at 43 the last time I checked. Let's take a gander now. 55, still going up. If it gets 90 or above, and it looks like it's going down, I'm gonna pop it off. I'm gonna initiate it. All right, so you're the party leader, and I want you to have foragers. So let's buy these olives. That puts me at what? It puts me at 223. We'll go ahead and buy these. We may come back down and hit Unsunk. I don't know. Olives, butter and cheese, and that puts me at 260. Yeah, we're gonna. You know what? We're gonna continue going this way though, because I want to hit Furton, because that puts us closer up north. Because I want to go get the first thing I'm gonna go for is Turby Castle. If we can get war with the Vlandians. All right, it's at 60, and you're not at war with anyone else. Sigatruda won a tournament. Oh, Sigatruda taking over for Siga? That would be amazing if it was. There's something about the name Siga, I guess. Who is my scout, by the way? Me? Who can benefit? Oh, I know who can benefit, I think. I was going to say Sheila, but she doesn't have any room to spare. But we'll give it to her anyway, just for now. We're not at war, and I can't give her any medicine, so we want her to get a little bit of income, skill points. Maybe she'll get it from this. Won't be an awful lot, because she doesn't have a lot of room to grow, but that's okay. Are we over 300? Yes, we are. Okay. Let's look at this. Is it above 50? 66. Let's keep going north. I own Prevend, and I think Prevend has a brewery. So I'm going to buy some, just in an attempt to help the economy. First, I'll check this. I'll buy some more beer from Prevend. All right, I'm just going to do this Art of the Trade because it's right here. We don't need to go anywhere. We'll get that livestock, and then I can kill the livestock. 83 hogs give us a lot of meat, up to over 1,000 meat. We can sell that on the market here. All right, let's buy the booze. There's only 37. I'm going to buy the dates also. And then I'm going to sell you some meat. I only need about 3. We'll go there. By the way, what kind of... Do you have any better shoulder for Sheila? If you have that 15, 12... There it is. Oh, no. Never mind. She's got 22. Well, let's look. Maybe some of the non-family members could use that 15, 12. I doubt it, because we've been... Oh, look at there. Right there. It's heavy as all get out, but it's better. And that's the only one. Nope, they've got another one. All right, you can use it also. 15, 12. 20, 12. Family member, non-family. That's fine. Cole, 15. You're on a horse. I'd rather you have 15, because that's 5 more right in the torso where you're most likely to get hit by another horseman. We'll just sell all of that stuff. What kind of... I'm not going to look at armor because I know their armor's crap. I was going to look at helmets. I just scrolled the wrong way. Here we go. 50? Yeah. 51 is our lowest. So we don't need anything for 50. Let's press on. Let's see what you guys want also. Still losing a lot. We're not losing 6,000 a day anymore. We're still losing a lot of money every day. We've got to be in a war in order just to survive. You want in and out. You know what? I'll do it. I'll have to run back to prevent, but it's okay. We're not at war with anyone. And it'll cost me 200 gold, but it's fine. Oh, Ox Hall, my mistake. I thought you was attached to prevent. But that's Larnac, Palisant, and Rulin. I know that now. I knew that, I just wasn't thinking. So slow. All right, let's go to the tavern. There you are. Let me just pay you, and we'll be done with that. Nia, the ill-starred. Make sure we know you. All right, we still above 60? 77, buddy. We're getting there. About the time I get up here, I'm going to see if I can set it off. Are you guys still full? 86, 206, 207, 208. Yes, sir. Bob. And do I have any upgrades? I have 1. I have 5. You know what? That's okay. We'll jump into Revolt and see if I can get rid of these recruits and replace them with higher tier infantry. Sheila the medic in athletics. I was glad I took that horse away from her, but I need her to get some scouting skill. She just may not get any. I know I can't have any. I'm locked in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I cannot progress in these 9 skills anymore. All right, let's see. Go to the keep, go to the garrison. Got any high tier, higher than recruit? Yeah. So we'll just put these 5. Take these 5. Put these 5. Take these 4 and this 1. And bingo bango, we no longer have recruits, and I'm still at full strength. And this guy is costing me less money. Let's see about the arena. Wait a little bit more. I want it to be light. More light here. What is it? Locked Shield's banner. I've got Locked Shield's banner, and in fact, I've put one. I gave one to somebody, but I don't have one on me. So let's fight this battle. It's probably in. I cannot remember if Ostacan or Prevend is my stash. All right, we'll watch Corinne first. She's red. She's got a crossbow. Oh, that's not Corinne. I hear that yell. That's Corinne. Right there. I'm telling you, I almost always marry her when I use archers to be the archer captain. Well, so much for Corinne. We're moving on. Hopefully I can do better. I've got a crossbow. I'm going to use it just to get some additional points on something I wouldn't, you know, just help character development. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize I had one loaded. Ah. There we go. Get that hero out of there. I got 48 in crossbow. How did he hit that? I shot his foot and it hit the shield. Look at that. Finally. Or her, I should say. I should have known by how small she was. I don't have any Xenos in my army. That's fine. I'll hit the horse. That's just as good to me, as long as I hit something. Oh, they took him out, and I wasted my shot. Let's see if we can get you off that horse, so that we can get Udris and Luchin some ground experience. I've only got 3 left. There we go. Now fight them on the ground. Bolts disappear too soon. I know you don't have a shield. Janab would probably take you out. Not Luchin. Yeah, take Luchin out because he's not my guy. Come on, Janab. Are you really... Oh. Load up, load up, load up. I'm trying to let her fight without hitting her, but if she comes after me... Okay, there we go. Janab the Leopardess. Just seems like she'd be a good fighter, right? Leopardess, but seems like she'd be agile. She wouldn't be a heavy infantry. She'd be light infantry or even a scout or a skirmisher. Because you think leopard, right? Stalking. Maybe she'd be special forces. She'd be someone who went out in the night to cut supply lines, that type of stuff. An army travels on its stomach. Who said that? Napoleon, I think. Something to that effect. All right, she's coming from me. Wait, let's see if he's able to... Come on, Udris. Get her attention, get her attention. Yep. Nope, she's still coming from me. All right, well, Udris got a skill in polearm, though. I'll just have to take her out. All right, Corinne is in red. She's with Cole. Oh, on a horse. All right, Ulian. Let me take this guy out if I can. He's not mine. I don't want to hit you. I will hit. Well. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. She's trying to couch. No, no, no. Woo! See, when you couch, you're not very maneuverable. That's the guy I wanted to hit. Luchin. Then I'm going to have to hit anybody I can now. All right, Corinne. Take your Wheaties. Well, she just got taken out. I know that grunt anywhere. She just got... I don't know who took her out, but I heard her go... Ugh. I'm going to have to go for Luchin. I don't want to go for my own guy. Who are you calling a coward? Taught you everything you know. Oh, he got him. Way to go, Udris. Now let you two fight it out. Let me get some of these horses out of the way. Well, there you go. Come on. I'm going after your horse first because we need horse skill, or foot skill, not horse skill. That horse is tough. There we go. Oh, you're just going for another horse. Dog, go away, horse. Go away. Go away.
Here.
Ooh, okay. All right, Roman and Ulian, don't care who wins that, but I do want to beat Richard or Udris. Coming down the middle, Udris. Fair warning. I told you. All right. Roman. Let's see what happens, eh? 40 right in the face. He can't have more than, say, 120 hit points, even with all the perks we've given him. That's 82 right there. I think one more might finish him off if I get another 40 in it. Get another 40. Sound like a gang member, don't I? All right. He's not interested in drawing that spear. He wants close-in combat, which is smart of him. That's where his skill set lies. He probably would prefer a two-hander. Ah, you shouldn't have dropped your shield. Okay. Locked shield banner. We'll take that bad boy. I don't know where I stuck the other one. Let's look at this now. What are you at? You're at 78. All right, let's wait just a moment to see if it goes any higher. If it's still going up, I'm not gonna attempt it. Oh, what did they want here? Let's see what everybody else looks like. Still 0, 0 because Azurai was going up, or Sturgia was going up. Southern Empire's at 96%. And Sturgia is one up. Now they want to fight everybody. Look at this. Everybody but the Northern Empire and the Khuzaits. Okay, let's look at this for a minute. Let's see if there's any logic to this. We're paying these guys. We should want to fight them to get rid of that, us paying. We're paying these guys. We should want to fight them so that we don't have to pay them. Instead, they're paying us 3,000 a day and we want to fight them. I think the algorithm is backwards. They're paying us 2,000 a day and we want to fight them. Again, as long as they're paying us, why would we want to fight them? These guys are paying us and we want to go to war with them. We're paying these guys $10.50. Now, this makes sense. This is the only one that makes sense. These guys are paying us 6,000 a day. We should not want to fight them. I'm not going to kick off the sturgeons. I want to clean this up here. Let's see what this guy wants. Is it a criminal? It's a criminal. Never mind. We'll run over here. All right, 78. Did it go higher than 78? 70. Oh, it's going down. Yep. We're going to have a war. All right, 78%. I don't need to do anything. It's going to pass. Once it starts going down, that's when to kick in. All right, we're going to take Turby Castle right off the bat. Are we at full speed? 186, 206, 207. Yes, sir. They've got 400 defenders. Let's see if they come try to oppose this or break the siege. I just realized I've got 5 minutes left. I hope we can do this in 5 minutes. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. What is my skill? 154 and it's locked. It's not getting any higher. One of the, 9 skills I'm not gaining any more experience in. I think it was 9 I counted up just a little while ago. They've got 0 days of food, I just realized. All right, so it's only 23 garrison. It's going to be 0 garrison, but there's only 282 militia. So we'll be able to knock this out quickly. I don't even think they'll be able to get an army up here to contest it, even if they desire to. Colharn, what are you doing up here, buddy? Go join an army. Are you poor with 162 troops? I don't know which one you were, though. You guys are average. And you guys are very rich. I hope it wasn't this guy. I hope it wasn't you, because you're rich. You need to be up calling an army. Lauren's always calling an army. Once that gets 30, I can top it off to 100. I just like it being an even 100. Doesn't start blinking until 29. Nope. What did I do? No. That's not what I want. Forgot what I was doing. All right, there we go. All right, now we'll bring you guys out. All right, 282, 18 morale only. That's enough. That's enough. We don't need to, you know, beat it into the dirt. We got time to bring these out, and it's coming up on daylight. Boom. Look at there. All four of them just fired, and that's when we stopped. Let's see what we got here. Mitch, the party leader, was it? No, Samantha. Engineering skill. We want you to have... I want you to have 25% chance of range. Okay, that's what we want. And let's make sure I'm good to go. Let's lead the assault. Sheila the medic, gonna be with the infantry. And 48, 40, 45, 45. I need to move you guys out of the way so I can see the rest of you. That's a shame that you can't, there's no way to see all of them. All right, 0, 3, 4, 40. 34, 1, 4, 43, 46. I said, who was it that was 48? It was you, Roman the Smith. You know what, Roman? I want you to lead those guys. No, never mind. Well, yeah, it's better than nothing. He doesn't have a banner, but it's better than 0. Not having anybody lead him. There was somebody that was 43. Who was it? That was the next highest number, 43. It looked like it's Ulian. No, 46. There you go. You lead these guys. And I'm not worried about archers because we don't have any more archers. All right. And I always go over here to this side. It's just what I do. So let's go over there. Put that sword up. We're going to free up a trained warrior. All right. There's not a whole lot of troops there, but we won't find any that are really massed. Not enough range. Well, we'll give her some range. We'll go up half a... There we go. We need to knock that roof down there if we can. Oh, there's my timer. That's all right. We'll save it after this battle. Oh, I hit something. I didn't even notice where it landed. I think it landed right, though. So we're going to move left. Can we knock that roof down? Just like that. And we're going to go a little more range. We get the next one. Nope, but we will hit beyond it. There we go. That's usually the spot you want to hit, right there, because it's usually masked when you have a whole lot of defenders. Get a lot of kills right there in that little hole. Not enough of them to mass up there now, though. I gotta wait till that tower gets out of my way. I think I can clear it right now. Probably could have cleared it the whole time. See how high it is? Another militia. So all this there is militia. Remember the garrison starved out. All right, let's move it down a little. Another one. Time to go to the right. And start zooming in, zeroing in. As soon as that tower gets out of the way, which I'm going to want a little more range. Let's go to here and see what happens. Might be too much. Ooh, that's debatable. That's debatable. I'm going to back it down just a quarter, though. Well, just a tap. One tap, and try that again. Too far to the right for sure. All right, we're going to tap it to the left once. They're killing. My archers are killing them big time. Corinne's trained them well. Every one of them's already dead that came over there. We're at probably 52% dead out of all of them. Look at the top power bar. Maybe 55 even. And there's nobody opposing that tower. Look at that. I'm gonna go here because there's no one to shoot there. You guys are just gonna walk up there. What we would call a Sunday. Oh, there's one. There's a couple of them. Let's go back to the right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Front gate just fell. That's what that noise is. Sheila is getting in there. Oh, did I change? I think I did change back from her. I hope to goodness I did. Else we're going to have a lot of casualties. All right, it's basically over with. Yeah, in fact, I know I did change from her. Otherwise, I would have seen her name down in the bottom left getting skill points. She gains skill a lot faster than I will. So I am the surgeon for this siege. That guy just fell and caught the ladder again. Did you see that? He fell about halfway down and caught the ladder. I don't know what made him fall, though. If he just ran back off the top, he deserves to die, in my opinion. Like this clown. What are you doing? Boy, I was about to put a javelin in your ass. What are you guys just standing here for?
Infantry! Cut them down!
Can I not get down here? I climbed down that ladder, but I can't get down here. What's the point then? Sometimes tell world, like I said, it's got to be Turkish logic. It's not common sense Western world logic. All right. I can tell it's going to keep battle by the music. It didn't lose anything. I got one in tactics. Let's see. We got 4 people that did get an upgrade. Braced. Well built. She's just now getting that? Wow, that's her first. Oh, it's because she's on a horse. Aren't you on a horse? Yeah, that's why you're just now getting that. We want wrapped handles and shield breaker. All right. I'm not going to take... Well... I'm going to take Sheila as the first option. Then my party leaders. And then their family members. And then my wife and the rest of everybody. I don't know if that affects the way you choose them. I don't know if that affects where they spawn in at or not. In other words, who's closer to the front versus who's closer to the back. Corinne's right out in the front, though, so that's to be expected. She's just going to haul ass. She always does that.
I'll split your soul.
She don't have a shield, though. That's her problem. I don't see any ranged... Oh, there's a ranged troop right there. There was a... Where's that guy just coming? Someone just shot me. Where'd it come from? Might have been the guy... Oh, is that someone right there? Yeah, it is. All right. That's the only 2 ranged troops I see. Don't be eating livers. Not good for you. Go, Isaflid. You need those athletics points. You've only got 28. That's very low. I know you're riding a horse, but come on. 150. Udris got a perk. And one-handed, so that's great. Are you? Yes, you are. Don't want you shooting those crossbows at my guys. Go, Corinne, go. Boy, Isafled. Man, she's making herself known. She likes being off that horse. Just like that last battle with the bandits, man. It was her and she was all over them. I don't remember who the other one was. Look, we don't have chariots in the game. These guys got a chariot here. There's not a single chariot troop in the entire game. Why do they have chariots here on their tactics board? Tell worlds. Common sense, my man. Common sense. We don't use chariots. Nowhere in Calradia has chariots. Why do you have chariots? Somebody said, it'll be cool if we put chariots in there, and it doesn't have anything to do with the world of Calradia. All right. It doesn't matter. We're just going to take them out. All right, Turby belongs to us. Probably will belong to me, since I'm the only one in the vicinity. And I want to look at the dungeon. There's only one person in there. All right. We're going to leave it. We're going to go to Revolt and see what happens. Let's see what this is. Someone, Udris, was it, that got 150 and one-handed? I don't know about who else got anything. All right, you're well built, Mitch. I didn't say well hung. Don't get that smile off your face, Mitch. Well built. Okay. Udris, we're going to give you... You're never going to be party leader, so these don't matter. We'll just go with Governor perk. And we're going to give you Cav, because you're on a horse. All right. Now, that's not what I want to click on this. I'm going to give you... I'm going to swap over to Sheila. We not have a lot of wounded, but I'm going to move her there. Get her a little more experience. Won't be much, but every little point helps. All right, is this going to be Richards? It is. Colharn and... Okay, I will vote for you. Because that'll take me to 99 with you and 99 with him. That's good. Now, jump in there. Now we're going to go back. Jump in there. Let me ransom. Although, not you. You. And you. Can I hold all of them? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hold on to those just for a moment. I tend to not put this far behind the line. I don't know that I want to come back here and stuff these with all Battanians. because it'd be a long way for me to come back to Turby Castle to get troops, especially since I'm almost depleted Ostachan and Revolt already as far as troops. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over to Turby so I can see what's going on. Hopefully they don't put any troops. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do not recruit. All right. Go to the garrison. Take out the good stuff. You archers. You Fian. You. And you two. And that's fine for now. Let's give you some stuff. You can have those archers. And 44, 45 archers. 41, 21. All right, you need archers. Because I only want 150, remember. $36, $37, $38, $39, $40. It's a good starting point. So we've got 45, 41, 40, 56. All right, we'll give you some more then. Wait a minute, you have 40. We'll give you a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll bring you up to 45. 1, 2. Actually, I'll just take it down to 150 for me. There we go. Now, I've got more room here, so you can have those 2 guys, those 6 guys, and some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And manage castle. We've got 3s across the board. Go back to Festival and Games just to get us. Scratch that. It's going to go positive no matter what. So we're going to leave it on irrigation. Because you're already getting the max 18, but still, you're over 1,000 and you're over 877 because no one was coming back here to raid these villages. I certainly wasn't going to raid them. So we're going to make you housing. We'll see how high we can get you. All right, let's go up here and recruit. Oh, I forgot my timer's out. All right, well, that's where we're going to end it. I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.